I would like to ask you guys, what type of movies / TV shows do you enjoy? What do you watch on the regular?
Anything that's fantasy.
Any fantasy? Okay. Yes, Bunny.
Girl Code.
Girl Code.
Girl Code. I love Girl Code.
Pretty Little Liars.
Pretty Little Liars. Yes.
Basically any ABC family show and Bad Girls Club.
Okay.
Scandal.
Scandal. Scandal.
Yeah.
It's the best show ever.
American Great Time on the Project Runway.
Okay. And why do those type of shows attract you guys? What's attractive about them? Can I get hands?
With those shows, it's basically like the drama and dramatization.
Dramatization, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mickey?
I'm all for a TV show that like makes you think. And although Pretty Little Liars is a drama, it's kind of like a mystery to it too. So after you watch it, so much stuff goes on in the episode that you have to go back and analyze what you think happened and put stuff together yourself. I'm not like a person that likes to watch those reality TV shows and none of that stuff. I like watching stuff that makes me think.
Okay. Anyone else had an input? Name an African American portrayed as a she's not a judge. Portrayed as a judge in any given movie. A judge, a president, something of prestigious role.
You said an African American
African American.
on Medea Goes to Jail?
Raise your hands. Yeah, male or female. Of course, raise your hands.
Claire Huxtable.
Oh, the one lady that was on that's a good one. I didn't even hear her.
Maybelline, was it? No, that was, no.
That is her name.
Judge Mathis?
Judge
No, that's
Maybelline.
I mean, that's fine. It's male or female African American.
On Medea Goes to Jail.
Can you name an African American portrayed in a movie as a judge? Any given movie.
Only as a judge, nothing.
Yeah. Or something of prestigious role.
Judge Maybelline, Judge Joe Mathis, he plays,
So stupid right now.
yeah, and I can't really,
It's so. It's this lady on
she said only judges.
Or something of prestigious. Something of prestigious.
she was on, what movie was that? It was a Tyler Perry movie, and it was with the girl who played Rudy. What movie was that? Medea Goes to Jail. That's what it was. And the lady who was helping, she was helping the girls who was like streetwalkers out with the prostitute.
That's the name. Viola Davis.
Yes, her.
Okay. So what was that? 2 people we can name?
Yeah.
Well, you guys think a little bit. That's not where I'm going with this.
What's her name? I don't know that's her name. She played Rosa Parks on the movie.
Name an actor in a minority. Any minority you can think of who is successful. And then tell me what type of roles they played.
Tyler Perry.
Okay. What type of roles did he play?
A lady, a lawyer.
He did play a lawyer.
Yes. What else? A grandfather.
Do you think it has any part in it because he actually wrote the films that he got to play the prestigious roles?
Right.
Just asking. I'm just asking you guys. Just questions. The question was, can you name a minority who is successful and what type of roles did they play? Successful in movies or TV programs.
Jamie Foxx played in White House Down.
President.
He was president.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Could you guys speak up a little bit for me? So
I said that he's in like a bunch of different movies and like different roles, so it's like versatile.
okay. I want to get a new man.
Denzel Washington, because he's played a lawyer, and there was this movie where he was dating outside of his race, and the girl's father didn't approve of him, and he was like giving reasons why the father's point of view was not really fair.
What movie did he get a Grammy for?
Who's Philadelphia? Not a Grammy. It's an Oscar. Grammy is
Oscar. Yes, I'm sorry, Oscar.
Philadelphia as a supporting
What's the other one?
for Training Day.
Yes. What did he play in Training Day?
Cop.
What did he play in Philadelphia? I haven't
In
seen.
Philadelphia, he was the lawyer defending the gay lawyer. Tom Hanks
Oh,
was
I haven't
the
watched that. I haven't
Tom
seen
Hanks was the gay lawyer and his firm fired him, and Denzel was the lawyer that supported him.
Anyone else got yes?
Norbit, what's his name?
Eddie Murphy.
Norbit, he played, the Chinese guy, and he played Rasputia, and he played Norbit.
He did that in Nutty Professor too. He played different people.
He played the king. He came into America.
He did play a king.
Oprah, she played in The Butler, and she has a talk show and all these other life class shows.
Okay. Do you think minorities are seen as second string in media, meaning less important?
No.
Why do you say no?
Because they're in a lot. I don't see them being really necessarily excluded. I see them being like sought after.
Okay. Anyone who opposes her? Could give me a opposing idea?
I mean, I've seen commercials where, for instance, like a African American commercial where I see it's like more low budget than a regular commercial. Like I've seen commercials like that. I'm like, why is it like that? I mean, that's what I've seen. I've seen some commercials like that. Some are great, but some you can tell, oh, it's just being put together, whereas other it's already together. Like, you know.
Go ahead.
I don't think it's more so of like minority thing. I think it depends on how hard you work. Like Michael Jordan, like he's somebody who's on top. Like Tyler Perry, like it's some people who get what other people get, and some people who like get the low quality things. It's because they haven't done as much, or maybe even they don't make as much money as other people. You know, so.
But why is that though?
Sure.
I disagree with Deja because I swim and yes, this is Deja. And I disagree, and I have seen like I was asked to do like a speedo cover, and then like my backdrops and my cameraman was like really salty. Well, he wasn't like salty, but he wasn't appropriate for what I was asked to do, definitely. And then like the other girls who swim for like Cranbrook and stuff, their person that was assigned to take their optics were very professional. And that's just like with Gabby Douglas, like she's an Olympian, and they don't even give her the same respect that they would give minority
As a
janitor or
complete
something.
sidebar, what was the main focus on Gavin?
Her
Throughout
hair,
the whole time.
her hair wasn't her hair was not up to America's quality, and it was like they just downsided her because of her hair.
She was off in a movie about a high school. Bass Tech High School. Alright? And there was a role of an AP student. There was a role of a troubled student. And there was a role of a student who just liked to cause trouble. Which role do you think you'd be typecast as?
Trouble student.
The troubled as in, I mean like as in mentally troubled.
Oh, no.
Or the type that likes to cause trouble. Or the AP student.
I would probably want to be the AP student, but they'd probably cast me as the person that likes to cause trouble.
Why do you think that?
Because just movies I've seen, like freedom riders, how they was helping the minorities. All the minorities was the people that got into gang fights and was doing bad in school. And then I think it was like one white student in that group, or he went out, and that person they made that person quiet and smart, and so that's about movies I've seen.
Okay.
Like I probably would be like the mental student or something, maybe. But in my opinion, like I think everybody can play one role. You know, one role is only for one person. So it's like a million people, and everybody can't get this one role. So somebody has, you know, I think it goes back to the common thing, like the everyday thing. Like most African Americans do cause trouble, you know. So it goes back, not most, some.
That's what we're seen as.
Yeah.
Or stereotyped as.
Yeah, stereotype that. So then it will go to, if you can't get this role, we go to the stereotype.
Okay.
Because I know Caucasian kids that don't shut up. Like, you know, so it's like, it's different things, and it's like everybody can't get this one thing, so you do it here, somebody do it there, then we do stereotype here, then we do something creative over here. Like, that's what I think.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think I'd probably most likely get the mental person's role, because I'm a little off kilter, and I don't know. I just feel myself better as a mental person's role instead of like actually. Well, since we're talking about a movie, I can play the part of a mental person. I can act crazy if you want me to, but yeah.
Okay. So no one in here thinks off the first choice that they would be casted as the AP student. Even though we all are in a college prep class school. Not
So it's like, okay, I could be the AP student, but I can't just be like the regular AP student that's all good and they do all their work and then they just got all their projects and stuff. And like, no, because I'm messy and all my stuff is everywhere and I'm a little strange. So
you might be a complex character, but
I'm just saying.
you'll be typecast as the AP.
Sure.
Not to throw shade, but I think that character would be given to like, not saying like it will always be this race, but maybe like a Bengali or something like that. I don't think it would ever be given to a black person.
All right. So, after discussing this topic, do you guys see an overlying theme in all of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What might that theme be? Someone I haven't heard from. This young lady right there. This one is not looking at me.
I think the overlaying thing is that sometimes when a black person is trying to get a certain job, not just in media but in general, the stereotypes of the whole race could interfere with that.
Okay. Anybody else? Go ahead.
Like the theme that I see is that basically blacks are like minorities are like held back because of the stereotypes that like society has about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't really see a lot of minorities playing like powerful people,
Right.
like you always see like Caucasians playing that type of role.
Okay. Anybody else want any input on the overlying theme? Did you have your hand raised earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What I was saying is like I think the overall theme is that they play like you see the stereotype is being played over and over again. In fact, the stereotype is actually being praised because like when we were talking about Denzel Washington, how he did all these powerful roles, but he got the Grammy for being the bad character in Training Day. It's just being praised, and like we have all these people doing like these rap videos, all this twerking, all this cussing, all this calling people out their names, and they're praising these videos because they're getting likes on Facebook, they're getting pictured on Instagram and everything. We're just praising into the stereotype.
Okay. So, what do you think a possible solution to the disparities in media could be?
Change your mindset
By who?
by the people who are dishing out.
The people who are producing these type of shows? Okay.
Like, I think it would take for the people who put these things out for us to watch to like sit down with us like you're doing and get into our minds and see how we really feel, because to them from their ratings and stuff that they like it, but it's a whole lot of people or teenagers who want to see something different, and they'll never ever know because they're always in the studio. They're never here with us to learn about what we think that they should do to stop it. They're just going by numbers or money or was selling or was working for them. They're not really trying to help us, because if we see you doing it, well, not necessarily me, I wouldn't, but if you see someone doing this every day and everybody's praising it and everybody's making it seem like it's the cool thing, it's made to be like it's okay, but in reality it's not okay. I'm pretty sure that they don't raise their kids that way. They what they give out to us is not what their children are taught at home. Like they, you know, like their